Yes, I'm leaving tonight for Albany. And you say that you'll be lonely without me. Well, you know sure as heck I'll miss you too. But playing music is what I love to do. There are women on the road and in the bars. I might even meet some famous movie stars. You've got to know, dear, I'll always be true. 'Cause I'm a polka playing fool for you. 'Cause I'm a polka playing fool for you. You made me love you, there's nothing I can do. I play in all the towns and I miss you when I'm through. I'm just a polka playing fool for you. I've been on the road 3 days now with this band, and it seems like this trip will never end. I keep thinking of our next rendezvous, 'cause I'm a polka playing fool for you. When we're playing in Ohio or PA, my love for you will never fade away. So don't ever disbelieve me, 'cause it's true. I'm just a polka playing fool for you. 'Cause I'm a polka playing fool for you. You made me love you, there's nothing I can do. I play in all the towns and miss you when I'm through. I'm just a polka playing fool for you. Now there's too many pretty girls that I'll meet who say you play so nice and you are so sweet. But I just told them, sorry girl, can't go with you. There's someone at home, I promise to be true. 'Cause I'm a polka playing fool for you. You made me love you, there's nothing I can do. I play in all the towns and I miss you when I'm through. I'm just a polka playing fool for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Just for you, hon.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Live Cuts right here on polkaradio.org. Hey, Tony Blazonczyk behind the mics today. I'm going to be sitting in for 2 hours playing some great live music for you. So we've got the chat room open on YouTube. If you're tuning us in on the network, join in on the chat. Let me know you're out there listening. If there's anything special that you're looking to hear that I can help you with, I'm going to do my best. I got a bunch of great music pulled out here for the next 2 hours. So let's get started right now with Eddie Blazonczyk and the Verse Tones Live. Here's a little bit of Johnny's Dream. You know, I lied because I said this was Johnny's Dream. Of course, it's the one song in the queue that is not live.
Do wróżki zaraz śpieszy. Moja wróżko, co mnie powiesz, ty się o moim śnie dowiesz. Moja wróżko, co mnie powiesz, ty się o moim śnie dowiesz. Wróżka do stołu siada, 3 szklanki wina wypiła. się zobaczył. Witaj zięciu, ale nie nasz, bo już swojej luby nie masz. Witaj zięciu, ale nie nasz, bo już swojej luby nie masz. Janek bardzo zasmucony spieszy na grób swojej żony. Moja luba, odezwij się, bo ja przyszedł odwiedzić cię. Moja luba, odezwij się, bo ja przyszedł odwiedzić cię.
Hi, a little bit of Eddie Blazonczyk that time. That was a good tune called Johnny's Dream. And we're going to get to some live music like I've been promising you folks. This is Lunchtime Live Cuts, and let's get going here with a tune by the Dynatones. Here's one live. This is the Boys from Chicago.
Twin Cities są ładne, zgrabne pamięci. Chłopcy w Chicago tylko są zgrabne powinki. Chłopcy w Chicago tylko są zgrabne powinki. Pili się bili, sobotę wieczór do rana. Każdy mi jedna dziewczyna jedna płakała. Każdy jedna dziewczyna jedna płakała. Nie płacz dziewczyno, droga jedyno, nie smucie. Stoi tam winko, stoi tam piwko na pisie. Stoi tam winko, stoi tam piwko na pisie. Winka nie pije, piwka nie lubię, gorzkie jest. Przez ciebie jedna dziewczyna biedna piwka jest. Przez ciebie jedna dziewczyna biedna piwka jest.
Patrick Henry presents the Wisconsin Dells Polka Fest and Expo, May 9th, 10th, and 11th, 2025. Held at the Chula Vista Resort in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. A great weekend of family fun. This year's entertainment will be held by Squeezebox with Molly B and Ted Lane, polka country musicians, Michael Costa and The Beat, Alex Meixner Band, Craig Ebel and Diversico, The Natural Talent, Tony Blazonczyk's New Face, And of course, as always, the Saturday morning Monster Jam. Bring the whole family. There's water parks and all kinds of fun to be enjoyed in this area and at this Polka Fest, along with the Catholic Mass, polka dancing lessons, and jam sessions. For more information, go to www.delspolkafest.com, or you can call Patrick Henry at 773-889-6811. Hope to see you there.
That's right. That's just around the corner. Great time. That's going to be up in Wisconsin Dells. Looking forward to going back there with the guys. But, all right, let's get a couple more songs in before we got to do a commercial break. Here's TBC Live. A little bit of the secret meeting.
Patrz jak chłopak, polu dobrze łoże, dobrze mi się dzieje. Chwała Tobie Boże, dobrze mi się dzieje. Chwała Tobie Boże, mam koników parę, 4 wolki w płogu, a łupię maluszką, bez żadnego długo, a łupię maluszką, bez żadnego długo. Hej, pracy nie choruje, lenisem się przyjdzie. Hej, za nie roboty, to się nie powstydzę. Hej, za nie roboty, to się nie powstydzę. Rozerga się polu, śpiewanie, oranie. Hej, przyjdzie do domu, czeka mnie kochanie. Hej, przyjdzie do domu, czeka mnie kochanie. Łasa! Grojcie, chłopcy, grojcie!
men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're going to go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you going to do? You're going to go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You got to dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. No, you won't. Because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America.
Feedingamerica.org. And what are you talking about chicken legs over there, Chankus? Crack me up. I'm zoning because as I'm like moving songs around in here, I like must have hit something by accident, and then it just asked me like, do you want to change the colors? And I'm like, sure, let's see what this color does. The whole board is like changing colors. So I'm probably going to get yelled at by BC for messing with all this, but I don't care. I'm the one here. So, all right, let's give a shout out to the Linster and also for Sam. And hey, there's going to be a big special Sarah Z, That's Me Polka show live tonight from 7 until 9 Eastern Central Time and 8 to 10 Eastern Time. And Sarah, who is still celebrating her birthday from yesterday, is going to be having the girls over from the wine club. So you're going to get to meet the girls and see what they're doing and how they handle being live on the radio and on YouTube. And I don't know, this could be pretty freaking scary. So we'll see what happens. Anyhow, all right, let's get back to some more live music. Here's a little bit of the new brass with one called the Roller Coaster Polka. Oh, yeah, that was Mitch and the New Brass back in the 1970s, and that was one called the Roller Coaster Polka. All right, let's see. We got a bunch of troublemakers in the chat room now, so once Lindsay started putting the sticks in there, and then Sam just started getting, blowing on the embers a little. Now we got Sarah in there and Tara in there, and this is just going to blow up into a big fire. We got all troublemakers in the chat room. So for all the troublemakers out there, thank you for tuning in. What else we got there? Oh, can't forget about Chankus. So, all right, we're going to do a tune right now by The Project. This is live back from 2023 for the New Year's Eve celebration they held in Ohio. And here's a little medley of tunes that they call Eddie's Country Fried Medley.
classic Country Fried.
Country Fried, that's right. Good medley by The Project. All right, let's give a shout out to all you folks listening in online. If you could jump on YouTube, get in the chat room, or if you're listening to us on whatever it is you're listening to us on. We're on Audacity, we're on Live 365, we're on Alexis, we're on TuneIn, we're on the mobile app that you can download from your store. You know, and of course, you can go right to our website and catch us right on there as well. Wherever you go, just tune Polka Radio in. All right, let's do a tune here for the Lindster. She's listening in, working hard from work. How about a little bit of Downtown Sound Live with This Time Polka? Downtown Sound Live that time, and that was one recorded over at the Personality Lodge, Johnny Hisney's Personality Lodge, back in 1991. All right, no, you did not miss the Lambo sighting yet. Lambo is kind of distracted with a bone right now, but when he's done and he comes by me, I'll let you see a Lambo. All right, let's get moving right along. We're going to do a tune here by the Boys. This was live in Minnesota back in the early 80s, and here's one called Please, Please Me, Polka.
love I had for you from the day we met. But it's in the night I find that I can't get you off my mind, because my sweetheart just can't forget. Won't you please, please me, and let my heart be free? It's time for me to realize and see our love can be. So won't you please, please me, and let my heart be free? It's time for me to find a girl and this misery.
Alright, the Bowleys, live back in the early 80s. And that's when they were the boys from Baltimore with a little bit of Please, Please Me Polka. Hey, if you're in the chat room or you're listening online or anywhere you might be, send me a dedication. We're live in the YouTube chat right now. Or if you know my number, give me a text, send me a message, send a pigeon. Sarah loves pigeons at the house. She wants as many as we can gather. I got to go buy another 50-pound bag of bird food. So, all right, we're going to do another one. Here's Jerry Kaminsky and his Merrymakers, live from 2003 back in Pulaski Polka Days in Wisconsin. And here's one called the White Table Polka. right, that was Jerry Kaminsky and the Merrymakers with a little bit of live White Table Polka. All right. What do you got here? We got Lindsay and Sam blowing me up here on this chat. All right, let's see here. We can find Lenny here with a little Fisherman's Polka, so the girls wanted that. All right, you ladies, here's Fisherman's Polka with Lenny live.
Rozłotyrywał jedynego wieczora, usiadł sobie z wędką nad brzegiem jeziora. Jachacik zawoził, taka mu śpiewało, kiedy to nadejdzie, to nią jak samo. Czeka po godzinie, gdy rybka się złapała, lecz szarpnęła prędko, drucik mu zerwała. Rzekła mu wesoło, po rybaku nie Boże, złapać jedną rybkę, drucik nie pomoże. Ale rybak poszedł, porozum do głowy, że ty rybkę dostać, już na błąka tobie, daleko na wodę, zapuścił swe śmieci, to na pewno medali, kiedy na rybka wleci, rybka napłynęła, się przełomocała, po zapuścił sieci, rybka pozawała, lecz tak pięknie było i rybkę dobrze było, bo o takim szczęściu serduszku marzyła.
A little bit of Lenny live. And that's one called The Fisherman's Polka. And now they wanted to hear one more. This was by The News for years ago. The one version with Ryan on it. Well, I don't know if Ryan's on this, but this was recorded from Seven Springs. So there's a good chance he might be. So let's give a listen and see what we got.
I didn't come to kiss the bride, so don't see me on either side. I just came by to see the show. I'm close enough, I'll stay right here. I can see and I can hear, 'cause I heard it all years ago. I hear the organ play a minor melody. Is that the one they call their song? And church bells always make love sound so easy, but as long as you live is so long. I didn't come to kiss the bride, nor come to call the groom outside. No, I can't stay and say hello. That's not the reason I came by. I came today to say goodbye to something that happened years ago. I hear the organ play a minor melody. Is that the one they call their song? And what God's joined together, let no man put us under, but he sure put us under right or wrong. So give the bride and groom my best and tell her mom and all the rest that I was here but had to go. Reception lines too long outside, I didn't come to kiss the bride. I did that all years
how lucky can you get on that one? Live version from Seven Springs, and that was with Ryan on the fiddle, and the news with Years Ago. All right, let's see what we got here. How are we looking on time? We need to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, Dad, your prescription will be ready in just a minute. Hey, Dad, your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
Hey, honey, why don't you take a minute?
When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can, making sure they're safe and comfortable. But it's just as important that you take some time for yourself. At AARP, we can help with information and useful tips on how you can maintain a healthy life balance, care for your own physical and mental well-being, and manage the challenges of caring for a loved one. Because the better care you take of yourself, the better care you can provide for your loved one.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, class. Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill?
Well, I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least 100 years old. My mom said I must have set a record or something. And then we went down by a stream and perched up on this huge rock and saw all these little minnows swimming around way below us. And then I rescued my little brother from an evil slug king who was guarding him at the bush fortress. And my sister and I brought him back to our super twig fort for safety. And then we all laid out and told stories until it got dark. And the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Awesome. Where were you, Jill?
Yeah. We went to the forest. It's not that far away. Anyone want to come this weekend?
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week and find the fun, adventurous you. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
All right, we got Brian Chinkus. He's taking over my computer here. I'm trying to look around and do stuff here, but he's adjusting these microphones, trying to get the microphone sounding a little better. So let's move along while we're waiting, and he's doing his thing. Some John Gouda. He's coming up here soon. I'll dig out some John Gouda. How about we give a listen to some Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones live with a little bit of the Chicago Wabedik. I lied. That's another song that got snuck in here that is not live.
Przyjechałem do Chicago, narobiłem strachu, a czyjecie z ulicą dyżel mu na dachu. Ja się pytam publiczności, co to za fujara, a ludzie mi powiadają, że to jest kara. Ja się pytam publiczności, co to za fujara, a ludzie mi powiadają, że to jest kara. Baba tutaj w Ameryce z kotem sobie żyje i co rano swoje buzie w różnych ziołach myje. Wypodruje, zęby wtyka i włosy przytyka, bo w tej szelmie to zapewne sama elektryka. Wypodruje, zęby wtyka i włosy przytyka, bo w tej szelmie to zapewne sama elektryka. To się równa z chłotem. Jak się choć myszą pobawi, tak i ona z chłopem. Chłopa tu do dzielu wsadzi i chłop dzielu siedzi, a ona ze sporcikami po balach se jeździ. Chłopa tu do dzielu wsadzi i chłop dzielu siedzi, a ona ze sporcikami po balach se jeździ. Baba tutaj w Ameryce goni za innymi, gdzie muzyka, gdzie wesele, to ona już nie mi. Z nimi pije i tańcuje, potem z jednym znika, bo w tej szelmie to zapewne sama elektryka. Z nimi pije i tańcuje, potem z jednym znika, bo w tej szelmie to zapewne sama elektryka.
All right, Eddie Blazonczyk and the verse tones off that Why World of Polkas album with a little bit of the Chicago Hobetic. All right, we're going back to live music like we promised. This is Lunchtime Live Cuts that you're listening to. So, about time we're going to do one for Paul in the chat room. He want to hear a little bit of Dynabrass off their live CDs. So here's a little bit of medley, Being Friends and Together, You and I.
Being friends and together, you and I. Up in the sky, out in the blue, we'll kiss and hug, make all kinds of love. Just you and me will be flying free under stars above. Deep in your eyes, I can see that you are lonely. Come take my heart and say you'll be my one and only. We've been dreaming of making love out in the moonlight, just holding hands, being friends, falling in love. I wanna be with you now and forever. We'll be on our own, but we're not alone. Just you and me, wherever that may be, is home, sweet home. Deep in your eyes, I can see that you are lonely. Come take my heart and say you'll be my one and only. We've been dreaming of making love out in the moonlight, just holding hands, being friends, falling in love. Take my heart and say you'll be my one and only. We've been dreaming of making love out in the moonlight, just holding hands, being friends, falling in love. Just holding hands, being friends, falling in love. We're holding hands, we're being friends, falling in love. Of any ocean, and as faithful as the stars that grace the night, as constant as the sun on its journey through the heavens. That's why we will always be together, you and I. Together, you and I can stop the rain and make the sun shine, paint a pretty rainbow in the sky. Well, together, you and I belong like a songbird in a song. That's why we will always be together, you and I. Life with you is sweeter than the fragrance of those flowers, and as happy as the laughter of a child, as peaceful as a river, as lasting as forever. That's why we will always be together, you and I. Together, you and I can stop the rain and make the sun shine, paint a pretty rainbow in the sky. Together, you and I belong like the songbird and the song. That's why we will always be together, you and I. the rain and make the sunshine. Paint a pretty rainbow in the sky. Together you and I belong like a songbird in a song. That's why we will always be together, you and I.
All right, little medley by Jeff Malechko and the Dyna Brass, being friends, and together you and I. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Mrs. Z. She's in the chat room listening in. Ricky Crew out of Buffalo. We like to hear some Ricky Crew. I don't have anything live by 7, but we're going to dig up some Crew Brothers for you. And we're getting up to the hour right now. Let's do a quick commercial break. Where are you at?
Hey, let's go. Everybody sing. 'Cause I love polka.
Hi, this is Tish Blazonczyk here to remind you about our annual Combination Celebration Dance. We are getting ready to celebrate Polish Constitution Day and Cinco de Mayo. On Sunday, April 27th, the energetic Polka Family Band will be performing for your listening and dancing pleasure. Polish and Hispanic food and drink will be available for purchase. This exciting celebration takes place at Royalty West Banquets, 8675 South Archer Avenue in Willow Springs, Illinois. Doors will open at 1:30, music 2 to 6. For more information or for table reservations of 8 or 10, please give me a call at 708-594-5182. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, and that's coming up here in just a couple weeks. So if you're in the area and you'd like to come down for the Cinco de Mayo and Polish Constitution Day dance, it's always a big success right here in Chicago with Bel Air Enterprises and the Polka Family Band. So good times to happen. All right, we are at the top of the hour. 1 hour done, 1 more hour left. We got some requests in the chat room to hear some John Gooda. So we're going to let Yashu take it away with a little medley here live.
What is this, a waltz? Siwy koń, malowane sanki. Pojechał do swojej kochanki. Przyjechał, zajechał, ona jeszcze spała. Wake up! Sadził rączkę pod pierzynę. O! Ona mu nie dała. Gdzie te palce były, cholera jasna? Siwy koń, malowane sanki. Pojadę do swojej kochanki. Przyjechał, zajechał, ona jeszcze stała. Wsadził rączkę pod pierzynkę, ona mu nie dała. Deszcz pada, tam poluje ślisko. Wywróciła mi się Ania, pokazała wszystko. Nikt nie wie i nie będzie wiedział, za co Mike Papuga w więzieniu siedział. Jeszcze nie, ale może. Still pending. We're missing more. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Built many long years ago. The old gray mare, she's much better now. Much better now. How come? We showed her how the old gray mare she's much better now than many long years ago. Oh yeah. Hey, those were the days when you can carry a pail of water. Oh, let's do another one. What the heck? One more. Poczekaj, poczekaj, powiem mamie, że czwartuszek podar na mnie już. Mamie, tego nie powiadaj, lepiej przy mnie tutaj siadaj już. Nie uciekaj, duszko, nie uciekaj, lepiej daj serduszko, nie uciekaj, duszko, nie uciekaj, lepiej daj serduszko, Hello, Mr. Jezic. Poczekaj, obiecuję, że mi tego nie daruje, nie. Moje dziewczę, nie bądź stroga, daj buziaka, dla Boga, to jest nasza rzecz. Nie uciekaj, ludzko, nie uciekaj, nie daj serduszko, nie uciekaj, ludzko, nie uciekaj, nie daj serduszko, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. She likes kielbasa, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. Whoa! Luba lubi kiełbasę. Moja luba dobrze są. Czy na obiad lub na kolację. Wherever my luba goes, Laura's here. Czy na obiad lub na kolację. Wherever my luba goes. Moja sweetheart lubi kiełbasę. Moja sweetheart loves it so. Czy na obiad lub na kolację. Wherever my sweetheart goes. Czy na obiad lub na kolację. Wherever my sweetheart goes. Help me out, everybody. She likes kielbasa, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. She likes kielbasa, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. Hey! Szanuj, kochaj, że mnie dziewczę, szanuj, że mnie tak. Płynęły te czasy, minęła ta chwila, gdy każda panienka jednego lubiła, gdy każda panienka jednego lubiła. Chciał ją pocałować i całą po pysku, całą po, całą mak i to całą po pysku. Młodzeniu się stary, złotą chciał uciekli, a ona do niego jak do starej szczepy, a ona do niego jak do starej szczepy. Ona la 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 la. Zagrajcie, chłopaki! Somebody very special on the stage. Laura's going to do one.
All right, John Goda with a little medley of tunes for you. Yeah, we got requests for the star. There's the star. You the new star. Yes, you are. All right, so we're going to do a tune now for Ricky Crew listening in. And then we got one special tune. The microphone. What is wrong with you? Then we're going to do a tune for Mr. and Mrs. Lasco coming up right after this. Here's the little bit of the Crew Brothers live. I Want a Girl polka.
Turn it back over to the boys. This song goes especially to Ron and Sue Bishop with us. Ron and Sue Bishop right here. Sure, thank you for bringing us down here. We had a great time. Thank you so much. Hey, we have a request for the tune that we started with. We're going to end you with it. One call for our last album. Thank you once again on behalf of the Crew Brothers. From the bottom of our set, it says, I Want a Girl. Thank you kindly. We love you all. Girl, just like the girl that married dear old dad. She was a girl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A girl, old-fashioned girl with a heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married. Girl, just like a girl that married dear old dad. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A good old-fashioned girl with a heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad. Hey, hey! Once again, on behalf of the Crew Brothers, we thank you kindly. Hey, we had a blast. I hope you did too. The boys are next. Thank you kindly.
Brothers live. And that was one called I Want a Girl Polka. All right, for Mr. and Mrs. Alaska listening in, we're going to do a tune right now. We're going to slow it down a little bit. It's waltz time. Lenny Gomolka and the Chicago Push live. For the Zalaskos tuning in, here's one called Our Last Waltz Together.
Walczyk dziś połączy serca dwa. To taniec, który łączył kiedyś nas co dnia. A dziś zatańczę chyba już ostatni raz. Przypomnę, jak tańczyć tańczyłaś kiedy z nas. This waltz I do for you and only you, the girl I'm married to. And when we reach that special time and meet on the other side, this final waltz I'll do and only just for you. Gdy kapeli walczyk już nie jeden raz. Nie mogę w sercu moim nic innego grać. Chciałem zatańczyć z tobą chociaż jeden raz. Choć krótki tak dziś twemu sercu chciałem skrać. This waltz I do for you and only you, the girl I'm married to. And when we reach that special time and meet on the other side, this final waltz I'll do and only just for you. This waltz I do for you and only you, the girl I'm married to. And when we reach that special time and meet on the other side, this final waltz I'll do and only just for you.
All right, Lenny Gomolka and the Chicago Push for the Zalaskos. That was one time our last waltz together. And right now we're going to take a station show break. We'll be right back.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I gotta tell you, I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too, but I'm glad we are.
Love Has No Labels and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and life experiences come together through conversation, and it feels good.
Wow, your story is so...
Interesting?
Yeah.
When people actually sit down, talk, and listen to one another, they can break down boundaries and connect as human beings. At lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep, you can listen to amazing, life-changing conversations and find simple tools to start a conversation of your own.
I know one thing. This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too.
Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together by having the courage to start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s. Why should saving for retirement be any different? I mean, they go back to college, learn new instruments, start skateboarding.
Whoa!
Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. With aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back.
Snarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, we're going to go back in our chat room. We're going to say hello to Mr. Kevin Adams from Pulaski, Wisconsin. Kevin's in the house. Nice to see you, Kevin. He's probably working really hard and taking a break right now. So especially for Kevin, we're going to do this next tune for you. It's the Polka Family Live. And how about we give a listen to one called Let's Go Dancin'. That's right, Polka Family Live. Everyone's dancing tonight. All right, let's move right along. We got a special song coming up right after this, so let's do Eddie Blazonczyk and the Verse Tones live with a little bit of Hey, Pretty Girl. All right, Eddie Blazonczyk and the Verse Tones live with Hey Pretty Girl, and we got a tune coming up right now. Why not? Hey, so I'm like in my entire here. It's baseball season, everybody, and we got to do one tune to root the famous team in here in Chicago, and that's the White Sox.
Chicago White Sox.
South Side in good old Chicago. We are united ever so strongly. We are one hell of a team. Go, go Sox, we are number one. We will always be on to victory. Go, go Sox, they got another one. The Go, Go Sox are number one. misses catching those fly balls. We're gonna win it all. Go, go, Sox, we are number one. We will always be on to victory. Go, go, Sox, they got another run. The Go, go, Sox are number one. One more time. Go, go, Sox, we are number one. We will always be on to victory. Go, go, Sox, they got another run. The Go, go, Sox are number one.
All right, that was with Hall of Famer Chet Kavakowski and late Hall of Famer Stash Belanda on the vocals. You haters can be haters, but that was the White Sox polka, and we are praying for a better season than last year. So let's see what happens. That's all we can do. All right, where are we at? Let's do a commercial for you. The #1 polka party, 50 years and counting. That's right, we're celebrating 50 years at the Polka Fireworks at the Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Make plans today to join us July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th with this year's musical entertainment by Lenny Gomolka and the Chicago Push, Frankie Lishka's Blue Magic, The Beat, Buffalo's Concertina All-Stars, the Dynabrass, Crusade, John Gura, Larry Trojak's Live It Up, the Maestro Men, the Polka Family, and also Ryan Joseph from Nashville and his All-Star Jam Band. There's going to be the Litwin Concertina Jam, volleyball tournament, so don't wait. Make your room reservations today by calling the Seven Springs at 855-947-0438, and don't forget to ask about the Polka Fireworks room rate. You can give Bel Air a call at 708-594-5182. Make plans today to join us for the 50th anniversary of the Polka Fireworks, taking place at the Seven Springs Mountain Resort. That's right. It's just around the corner. It'll be here in a blink of an eye. And, yeah, we got a great lineup of music July 2nd through the 5th. And, again, for hotel reservations, you can give Seven Springs a call at 855-947-0438. And make sure you tell them about the Polka Fireworks room rate. The rooms are starting as low as $155 for queen-size rooms. So make your reservations today. And remember, Seven Springs is a cashless resort. That's for the resort, but the dance and everything is cash to get in. So you better bring both. All right, let's move right along, shall we, and do a tune here by the Dynatones. Scrubby and all the Dynatones live from Detroit, Michigan, 1984. Let's give a listen to a little bit of Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Hey, Kevin, just wait until another month or two. We'll be playing Alvin's Green Bay Packer polka for football season.
In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. As we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain.
What are you doing?
Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, the twilight glow I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain. As we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain.
The Dynatones Live 1984 with a little bit of Blue Eyes, Crying in the Rain. I don't know, Kevin. I don't really think I'm going to be making it for the draft this year for as much as I would love to. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but who knows? You never know what last-minute things bring us. But we'll see. Okay, let's move it along. We got about 25 minutes left here on the show for lunchtime live cuts this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the selection of music that we're playing for you. Trying to get some great live music by all the great artists. And we still got time for quite a bit if this dog would stop dropping the ball on my foot. All right, let's do a little bit of the beat. Mike Costa on the beat, and here's a little bit of Welcome Back and Carry On, Carolina.
Friends to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside. When the working week is through and you want something to do, polka dancing just for you. Move around to the sound. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to bring this place apart. We're so sure you'll get your money's worth. Polka dance like no other one on earth. Come and see the show. As the band begins to play and the night turns into day, you can hear the people say, one more song. If you move around the floor, it's for sure we'll play one more. If you see what's in store all night long, come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to bring this place apart. We're so sure you'll get your money's worth. Polka dance like no other one on earth. Come and see the show.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. So glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. If you think we are that one, I will tell you where we're going. Till you see the cars in stores. Go round, big around. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to bring this place apart. We're so sure you'll get your money's worth. Polka dance like no other one on earth. Come and see the show. Thank you. Dundee, she's a local country queen, dances at the Mix and Match Saloon. Round about our second set, when she gets her whistle wet, she gets up and dances across the room. She got them Daisy Dukes, she got them snakeskin boots, she's heating up the room, I don't know what to do. Carry on, Carolina, well, keep on doing what you're doing. Boys in the band and all the crew. Carry on, Carolina, keep on doing what you're doing to me. Got it going on, carry on. Here in town, trying to keep Carolina down. She don't know which other way to be. She stays out late at night. She wears those jeans too tight. Caroline, you know you look just fine to me. She got that country style. She got that southern smile. She goes the extra mile. Got the whole place smile. Carry on, Carolina. Keep on doing what you're doing. Boys in the band, all the brew. Carry on, Carolina. Keep on doing what you're doing to me. Got it going on, carry on. Carry on, Carolina. Keep on doing what you're doing. Boys in the band, all the brew. Carry on, Carolina. Keep on doing what you're doing to me. Come on. You got it going on. You got it going on. You got it going on. Carry on. Steve-O!
Mike Costa on the beat with a little bit of welcome back and Carry On, Carolina. We're going to try to squeeze one more tune in before we take a station break, and then we're going to tell you what's happening this evening right here on Polka Radio. Here's Marion Lush live with a little bit of the Chicago Times Polka. This is old. This is from the 70s.
Chicago,
Mary Lush, live at Brothers 2 Lounge, I believe that's 1974. Lenny Gomulka, Jerry Darlak, Gene Paskey, and of course the late and great Manu, the golden voice of polkas. All right, real quick here, folks, don't forget tonight we got Johnny Siplick with the Brood Time Polkas at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we got Sarah Z, That's Me show with a bunch of special guests tonight on her show. And that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So join in tonight. A lot of great music happening with Johnny and Sarah and all the special guests are going to be on. So tune them all in. All right, let's take a station break. We'll be right back.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool. Another one is totes. It's exactly like saying, totally, just shorter. As in, I totes love going to the mall with Becca. Another word you might hear is jelly. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, Brian, we need some new commercials. That's all I got to say. All right, we're going to go live. Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones from the 1970s. Here's a little bit of the Popcorn Polka. Penny Blazonczyk and the Verse Tones live. A little bit of Popcorn Polka. All right, folks, we got about 10 minutes left here on Lunchtime Live Cuts. So we're going to keep things rolling with some live music for you. And here's one by the Polka Country Musicians. A little bit of Boys from Chicago and Polka Joy.
Chicago, summer just dropping in paniki. What's in Chicago, Chicago, songs gonna be paniki. What's in Chicago, Chicago, songs gonna be paniki. Beating shed, beating, summer champion, Survivor. Chicago, is gonna check it out, is gonna fuck out. Chicago, is gonna check it out, is gonna fuck out. Płacz dziewczyna, droga jedyna nie smutnie. Stoi ta piko, stoi ta piko, napisze. Stoi ta piko, stoi ta piko, napisze. Witanie pije, witanie mnie, choć jest. Szczęście pije, teraz dziewczyna mnie pika jest. Szczęście pije, teraz dziewczyna mnie pika jest. It's polka joy for every girl and boy. We'll whirl and twist around in every polka town. Let's polka, you and I. You're mine and I'm your man. How can we sit around with this great polka sound? See that in mind, waving, saying, come on, this polka is for you. Be happy, don't be blue. Play us this and much more. We'll dance across the floor. This is a lot of fun. Let's polka, everyone!
Polka Country Musicians with a little bit of Boys from Chicago. And oh boy, it's Polka Joy. Yeah, the Boombot, see, finally made it for the last 5 minutes of the show. Nice for you to tune us in there, pal. I'm sure he's going to be in the chat room tonight with Johnny Siplek. And also for Sarah Z, That's Me show with special guests. It's going to be a great show tonight with the girls. Don't want to miss it. Let's get everybody tuned in so you have some fun here with polkaradio.org all evening long. All right, like I said, 5 minutes left. Let's get at least 2 more tunes in. Here's a live recording of the instrumentals, and this is for all the Angies listening in. Angie's Polka. All right, that was the instrumentals live, and folks, we're going to have to say goodbye right now. Sorry, Yada Boombot, you came in too late for your 20 dedications that you normally put in. But hey, I'll come back next week one day and do some more live cuts in the afternoon. I got nothing better to do, sitting home. So until then, this is Tony B signing off. Don't forget, Johnny Syphilis is on at 6, and Sarah Z at me with a bunch of guests tonight at 8 o'clock. So let's blow up that chat room and let's everybody tune in and have a good time with both of them tonight. And until next week or so, this is Tony B signing off for now. I lost my song. Where'd it go? I just had it in here. Hey, hey, hey. Now they took my song away from me. All right, let's find something else here. Let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. Dynatones, Red Shoes. All righty.
Czerwone guziki,
tak sobie tańcują nawet bez muzyki. Czerwone buciki, tak sobie tańcują nawet bez muzyki. Zagraj mi muzyczko, jak żeś tak mi grała. Czerwone bucika, będę tańcowała, całą noc kiecową. Czerwone bucika, nóżki mnie nie bolą. Będę tańcowała, całą noc kiecową. Czerwone bucika, nóżki mnie nie bolą. Czerwone buciki, zróbcie sobie zdjęcie.